Music Access. What should we do this month to make ourselves happy? I bet there were some of you who were a little worried and maybe hesitant about how to start the first Monday of May. Well, as always, I would like to tell you guys to always think positively and be active. Now, you don't know what will happen to you, but what is there to worry about? Beautiful blue skies will visit us all throughout this month. The breeze will be warm and fresh. The clouds will be fluffy in the sky, and the people you love will be around you. So in other words, everything will be fine. So let's wish ourselves good luck for a happy May and for happy us. Alright, the first song you heard today was Happy by Pharrell Williams. Hello Music Access family, it's me, your DJ for Music Access, Moon Kim of the Royal Pirates, aka RP. And May, it's gonna be May, it's already May, it's gonna be a good month for all of us. And for some reason, I do not have the Monday blues today. I don't know why. I feel good, I feel fresh. I hope you guys feel that way too. Maybe it's because in a lot of parts of the world, the weather is really nice today, maybe, right? Alright, here are the announcements for today's show. For the first hour, we're going to accept applications for anybody who wishes to become a part of Moon's Music Access family on MAF. Then we have a corner for all of your questions for me and my answers with Moon Question, followed by Moon Quiz and Message Time. And for our second hour, we're going to find out what's going on in the Korean entertainment industry with Karen for our Monday corner, All That K. And she'll join me in the studio for that in just a minute. And we have something special to tell you today. This Friday, that's May 6th, during the second hour, we'll be inviting the two guys you all have been waiting for into the studio. It's none other than my bandmates, Exy and James of the Royal Pirates. They're going to join us for Music Access on Friday. And if you have any ideas for a corner in corner with Exy and James, let us know. It's not decided yet, so you let us know. And just write RP on the title and leave us your ideas. And we'll select a few of you who send in your ideas for our mini corner, and we'll send you a Polaroid picture of the three of us and even write a little note for you on the Polaroid picture as a gift. So make sure to look forward to our date with Exy and James on Friday, and that's May 6th in the second hour. And here's how you can listen and participate. If you use a computer, just visit www.arirangradio.com and you can listen and watch the program that is on air live. All you need to do is click on the banner that says Music Access, and that will take you to our homepage where you can leave your messages, song requests, and participate on our weekly corners on our message board. Also, you can listen through Arirang Jeju FM, but this is only available for our listeners living on Jeju-do Island. The frequencies are 88.7 MHz from Jeju City, 88.1 MHz for Seogwipo City, and 101.9 MHz from Daejeong area. And if you listen to us through a smartphone application in DMB, Ustream, TuneIn, etc., all you need to do is download Arirang Radio and you can use our services there. So if you have any songs you want to hear today, or maybe a song you want to let someone hear as a gift, send those requests on our message board with the subject titled Request. Alright, we'll come back right after a song for Message Time. Wrecking Ball by Miley Cyrus. The song you just heard was Wrecking Ball by Miley Cyrus. Alright, it's time to listen to your stories with Message Time, and we have a message from Celia from USA. Hi, dearest DJ Moon. How's your Monday so far? Like I said, I'm having a great Monday. I'm so energetic today. I don't know why. I guess it was because you guys showed me a lot of support over the weekends. I hope your performance on Saturday went well and that you guys had a great time. Also, it's Mother's Day here in the US next Sunday, May 8th. I don't know when it is in Korean, but I think May 8th is the Parents' Day in Korea. But would like to wish your wonderful mom an early happy Mother's Day. How do you usually celebrate it? Love, Celia. Usually we just go out and have a dinner, and I just buy her a gift, maybe flowers. Just go out and spend time with family. I think that's the best thing to do, is spend time with each other if you care about someone, right? I think the best thing to do is, yeah, definitely spending time and showing that you care about that person. And yes, we had a great time on Saturday. A lot of you guys showed up to our show, and we just had an amazing day. I loved it. We had a lot of fun. It was such a great venue. It was like a new hip place. So I guess that energy really got to us, and we had a lot of fun with you guys. I hope you guys had fun too. And we'll look forward to more shows in the future, and I hope you guys are there. And Gia Chin from Malaysia says, "Hey yo, happy Monday. I have a break today, but I have exams tomorrow. No! Oh, by the way, your comment on James's Instagram post yesterday cracked everyone up. Seriously, that made my day. Ha 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 ha. Did you see his reply? You guys really need a girlfriend. Okay, so you can get married and have kids. Ha 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 ha. What am I saying? Yeah, I mean, yeah, I left a comment on James's SNS. And yeah, I guess it was pretty funny because he was kind of like asking for everybody's advice on how to speed his computer up. And I just told him that you got to delete some porn from your computer. And it was a joke, but I guess it cracked everyone up. That's what I intended to do. And if everybody had a good time reading that comment, then it's a mission success. All right, Gia Chin, thank you very much. And Joyce from USA says, "Hi, Munorabang, how you feeling?" Feeling good. How you doing, Joyce? Hope you were able to chase away your sickness. Yeah, it's going away. I'm still coughing a little bit, but yeah, it's getting better. Glad to see your handsomeness was not affected by you being sick. Guess who showed up to your show this past Saturday? My brother. I'm so jealous. You must have left a lasting impression on him with your last show because he extended his stay in Korea just to see you perform again. Wow, thank you, Joyce's brother. I'm sure you guys were incredible. Like I always say, 고생했어요, especially this time around, since you weren't in your best condition. Make sure to get some rest now. Yeah, I wasn't in my best condition. I was still pretty sick, but at the rehearsal, I was surprised that my voice wasn't coming out like very well. It was very, I don't know, it was very it just wouldn't come out. And then I took a nap after rehearsal, and I drank lots of water, and I warmed up a lot in the car. So it got better, and I was able to pull off the show pretty safely. Thank you for worrying about me, Joyce, and I'm glad that your brother showed up. Ask him all about the show. I'm sure he had a great time. We had a great time. So yeah, I mean, next time you should definitely be there as well, Joyce. All right, thank you guys so much for sending in your messages to Message Time, and we're going to listen to a song before we come back with MAF. We're going to listen to Rude by Magic. Calling our Music Access family. From today, we are MAF. MAF is of course the acronym for Music Access Family, and this corner is for us to collect applications from all of you who wish to become a member of Music Access Family, and now we'll introduce those applications for you on air. And some of the things we would like to see on your application is your name, of course, where you live, your age, and other interesting facts about you. You can write about your hobby, your interests, your likes, your dislikes, your family, your brother, sister, cousin's niece, or anything else you want to say to me is fine as well, alright? Alright, today's first MAF message is from Taeko from Japan. Hey Moony Moon, how are you? I'm doing good. How are you, Taiko? Did you eat yet? Yes, I did. I ate gimbap again. I wanted to talk about what you mentioned last week. Remember how you talked about not wanting to grow up? I heard that they call that a Peter Pan syndrome, and I think I have that syndrome. Ha 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 ha. Don't want to and probably not going to grow up. But you don't think a lot of people have this syndrome. I wonder what others think about that. But don't you think a lot of people have this syndrome? I see. Anyways, from Tuesday, I'm going to listen to the show from Bordeaux, France. By the way, I'm freaking out, but in a good way, if that's possible. Lots of love and good luck. Wow, I guess you're moving pretty soon, right? I know we talked about that way before, but I guess finally it's happening. I'm sure, Taiko, like we talked about, you're going to do fine. I'm sure you made a lot of plans in France that you're going to do. You're going to have an amazing time. I know it. And yes, we call it Peter Pan syndrome, but Peter Pan syndrome, I think, is a little more extreme. But what I want to say is, I guess growing up and maturing is fine, but you got to hold on to those things that, you keep, like, you cherish, right? When you were younger, you used to love, like, certain things. For me, it was 삼국지. That's why I always draw and read about 삼국지, and it was just like a childhood, like they were like my childhood heroes, like they were like superheroes to me, the characters in 삼국지 Three Kingdoms, and stuff like that. You gotta keep something, you just gotta keep holding on to something, and that kind of is like your roots, and that kind of like it's related to your childhood, and like it's not immature, but it's like something that you keep pure, in your heart. And also that you gotta be able to have fun sometimes. You gotta be a kid sometimes, and when like the time is right, and when people and the atmosphere is just right, you can just be like a total kid, total dork, and just mess up sometimes, and just have a good laugh, right? I guess that's what I wanted to say. Not really wanting to be like a kid all the time, not like that, but it's fine. I mean, a lot of people have that. A lot of people like still wanna like don't want to grow up, and I think that's only natural. Because being an adult, I think, is a little more boring than being a kid, right? I think. All right, Taeko, thank you very much for your message. And I know you're part of Music Access family again, but once again, welcome to Music Access family. We love you. All right, let's listen to a song before we come back with more on MAF. Like I Would by Zayn, requested by Eva from Poland. Alright, the song you just heard was Like I Would by Zayn, requested by Eva from Poland. And here's our next MAF message from Frederike von Strata from Japan. Hey and hello, Moon. I wanted to talk about my idol from childhood. My all-time idol is Empress Elizabeth from Austria. I see. She was murdered almost 120 years ago. She was the fashion icon of her times, and with the waist of 42 to 45 centimeters and 172 centimeters body height. Many know her as Sissy, I guess. There's also a musical about her. Junsu starred as Death in it for the Korean version. That amazing woman, I lived a crazy life and I probably own every book that's out there about her. No, I probably own every book that's out there about her. I always wanted to be as gracious and elegant as her. Moon, is your cold better? Take good care of your health and be up all right again soon. My cold is definitely getting better. Still slight coughs, but definitely better. Thanks for worrying about me, Frederike von Schroeder. And yeah, it's just kind of funny because I just talked about like my heroes from childhood, and thanks for sharing about your hero. And I think as children, when we were kids, we always need that role model. Definitely our parents are there, and they're definitely our superheroes, but also we need these like heroes that we really look up to, like from cartoons. A lot of people, like they look at like Captain Planet when they were younger, and like the like Iron Man and Captain America, all those heroes. For me, it was Three Kingdoms. And by growing up, I think it slightly affects how we become in the future as well. If we look forward and we really set someone as a role model, we kind of become like them in the future. So I think it's really important when you're younger to set a really good role model. And when you're a parent, it's good to be a good model for your kids as well, I think. Because kids will look at you and just be just like you. They'll copy you. They'll be just like you. So, and that's why I think a lot of celebrities in Korea, they get a lot of attacks and they need to fit a certain standard and they have to behave like a certain way, like they have to behave well, or they'll be attacked by media and by people. And that is because a lot of kids, a lot of people look up to them and want to be like them, right? So I think we really gotta be careful how we act in public and stuff, especially when you're known, right? All right, thank you very much, Frederica von Schrader, for your message. And don't get sick, all right, like me. I always told you guys to not to get sick, but I got sick myself, so I feel bad. But yeah, be careful, guys. And thanks to everyone for participating in MAF. So, here's how you can participate for MAF. If you use a computer, just visit www.arirangradio.com and click on Music Access, which will bring you to our homepage. Just write MAF on the title and tell us what you want us to know about you. And if you want to participate through your smartphone application, just download the Arirang Radio application and you can do the same. Just write MAF on your title and leave your messages there. Alright, we'll come back right after a song from Moon Quiz, and the song we're going to listen to is True Love by Pink, featuring Lily Allen, requested by Samantha from Australia. Solving, answering, and enjoying questions with Moon on Moon Quiz. Moon Quiz is not difficult or complicated, and there are 3 hints for the answer. The first hint will be a little hard. The second hint will be a little easier, and the third hint will be really easy. So let's start today's Moon Quiz. First hint. Today's answer is a name of a very famous dance move. The person who's famous for this dance move is no longer with us in this world, but he still continues to inspire many musicians from all over the world, even today. It's Michael Jackson, and this is a dance move that he showed off on stage. What is this dance move? Second hint. Today's answer is one of Michael Jackson's dance moves, and I think you will be able to guess the answer from the second hint. The answer has to do a lot with the guy. So let me give you a hint about who this guy is. He is, number 1, good looking. Second, sings well. Third, very considerate, so he's a good radio show host. Number 4, the voice that you're listening to right now on air, this voice. Whose voice is this? And he walks. What is this? So today's answer is closely related to Michael Jackson's dance move. What is it? And third hint, think about the first 2 hints, and once you hear this song, you'll know the answer right away. PD님, music starts. There you go. That's my Michael Jackson impression. Alright, if you know today's answer, write answer on your title and send us a message with the correct answer. Alright, before we move on, let's listen to a song, and we're gonna listen to Fly to You by Royal Pirates, requested by Gracelyn from Singapore. Alright, the song you just heard was Fly to You by Royal Pirates, requested by Gracelyn from Singapore. And this corner is for all of your questions about me and my answers, and it's called Moon Question. And I have a question from Jessica Mino from Chile. Hi Moon, ¿cómo estás? ¿Cómo has estado? How have you been? I've been good. How are you, Jessica? ¿Cómo estás? What's the best kind of coffee you can make? Well, the coffee's taste, I think, really depends on the coffee bean. But I think the best I could do, since I could do a little bit of the latte art, I would say that the best coffee I can make is latte, just regular latte. And Americanos are easy; they're so easy. So I guess it's all. Ariel from the Philippines says, "Is there a song that you don't really listen to, but just pops up on your mind and you end up listening to it?" I guess there's a song called "Boom Boom Boom" by Roy Kim, and that song always pops up in my head. I don't really listen to it that much, but I always hum it like boom 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 boom. I always sing it like this way, like boom boom boom. Yeah, so that song always pops in my head. For some reason, I think that's really catchy, right? All right, thank you very much, Ariel and Jessica Mino, for your questions. And if you would like to send your question for Moon Question, just visit www.arirangradio.com and click on Music Access, which will bring you to our homepage. Just write Moon Question on the title and tell me what you want to know about me. And if you want to participate through your smartphone application, just download the Arirang Radio application and you can do the same. Just write Moon Question on your title and leave your questions for me there. Okay, before we move on, let's listen to a song, Blind Date by Vanilla Acoustic featuring Haze. Right, the song you just heard was Blind Date by Vanilla Acoustic featuring Haze. All right, it's time for message time, and we have a message from Giselle from the Philippines. Hello, Moon. Long time no listen from me. Been too busy for the last 2 months. Uh-oh. Why were you so busy, Giselle? Let us know. It's the first Monday of the month, and it's a holiday. Woohoo! Hashtag Labor Day. It must be a bit hard for musicians like you to not have standard holidays because usually events are scheduled during weekends and holidays. Have a great week ahead and looking forward to Friday's show with James and Exie. I'm sure it's going to be a blast. Yeah, I'm really looking forward to it as well. I was wondering when we are going to have a show together, but I guess it's this Friday and you guys can really look forward to it. It's going to be a really fun show. And send in your ideas. The corners aren't decided yet, so if you send in really good ideas, we'll do our best to really execute those corners. Thank you very much, Giselle, for your message, and try to tune in more. And I know you've been busy, but try. Okay, Eva from Poland says, "Hello, Andy. Glad to hear you are better. Thank you very much. But guess who got sick instead? Uh-oh. Ha ha ha. Yeah, I've got some sore throat a day after you, and so far it's rather getting worse than better. Uh-oh. I know. Drink lots of water, keep warm and stuff. Yes, like I always nag, right? Anyways, I have some 3.3 albums left at home, and I want to give them away. Do you have any idea what should people do to be worthy of receiving them? Like contests or something? Thanks for helping in advance." Well, I think since we're inviting Exie and James on our show, maybe if your corner gets chosen for Friday, maybe to the people who give out the best ideas, we can give out your CDs to, right? That sounds like a good idea, right? Well, Eva, I'm sorry to hear that you're sick. Get better soon. I'm worried about you. Get well. And yeah, I hope that's a good idea. So send in good ideas, really fun ideas that we have never done before. All right. Okay, Miliki from Germany says, Hi Moon, I was a bit surprised when you said the right pronunciation of my name last week, Miliki. I know you love saying Miliki, but when you say my name the right way, I always start smiling like crazy. I don't know why. Hides. Sorry, this message is so random, ha ha ha. I see how you love teasing us. I love teasing people. I'm a teaser. Glares at you. Just kidding, haha. Ik lieb dik Mooney. Ik lieb dik to you, Miliki, aka Malike. All right, and Taeko from Japan says, "Hi Moon, you looks very fine today. I'm fine today too." All right, thank you. I had lunch with my family today, as today is my younger sister's birthday. Happy birthday, Taiko's younger sister. The weather here is nice. I like May as it's a season with full of fresh leaves. I love to drive in forest in this season. Great, sounds amazing. I'm happy to hear that Exie and James will be there on this Friday. Me too. On Friday, I will be in office for work, but my bosses will not be in office, so I'll definitely tune in. Have a great week ahead. Yeah, it's always fun when you do things secretly from your bosses, right? And tune into Music Access. It's going to be fun. All right, and then Samantha from Australia says, "Good eye, Moon. I'm running a bit late again, but I'm home and listening to Music Access right now. I heard from Andrea you are having special guests, and I missed you announcing that RP is coming into Music Access on Friday. Is that true? I hope it is. Well, I will make sure that I'm home for that. Enjoy the rest of your day. Take care. Sending love, hugs, and kisses." Sending love, hugs, and kisses to you, Samantha. And yes, it's true. It is true that Exie and James will be joining me for Music Access this Friday, so look forward to that. All right, thank you guys very much for sending in your messages for message time, and we're going to listen to a song before we come back with more. 그리워 그리워 by Noel, requested by Ruzi from Indonesia. All right, the song you just heard was 그리워 그리워 by Noel, requested by Ruzi from Indonesia. I get the feels whenever I listen to this song. It's so emotional, right? And the voices are so amazing. All right, and I'm going to read a couple more messages. A message from Shama from UAE says, "Hey, Potato Dad. Just wanted to say that I'm super glad you liked my gift the other day. I loved it very much. Thank you very much, Shema. I wore it this weekend. Your message has motivated me and lifted me up. I hope your sickness has gone away and you're feeling much better now. I'm much better now. Thank you for caring, Shama. And have a wonderful day. You have a wonderful day too, Shama. Thank you very much for the amazing gifts, the jackets, the shirts, the sweater. I loved it very, very, very much. Loved it. Thank you, Shama." And next message is from Yani Eka Devi from Indonesia. "Good day, Moon. Good Monday, Moon and Music Access family. Yes, you look so fresh today, Moon, and handsome as always. Thank God you're feeling better now. Thank you. Can't wait. Finally, James and Exie will join you on Friday's Music Access, and I'll prepare my heart to see 3 favorite handsome men interactions, and it must be funny and full of teasing each other. Have a great day, Moon. Hugs." Yeah, sometimes it's very dangerous when all the members come out, because sometimes we just reveal stuff about each other that we're not supposed to sometimes. But that's the fun part, right? So guys, look forward to it. Friday, second hour on Music Access. All right, guys, it's almost time to wrap up the first hour, and in the second hour, we'll come back with Karen for All That K. And to wrap things up for the first hour, I will let you hear "We Found Love" by Calvin Harris featuring Rihanna, requested by Satomi from Japan, and I'll be right back.
Music Access.
All right, here we go. We're starting up the second hour of Music Access with me, Moon of RP. And in the second hour today, we'll take some time to talk about what's going on with our K-pop stars and K-dramas with All That K. Karen will join us in the studio for that in just a bit. And here's how you can listen and participate. If you use a computer, just visit www.arirangradio.com and you can listen and watch the program that is on air live. all you need to do is click on the banner that says Music Access, and that will take you to our homepage where you can leave your messages, song requests, and participate on our weekly corners on our message board. Also, you can listen through Arirang Jeju FM, but this is only available for listeners living on Jeju-do Island. The frequencies are 88.7 megahertz from Jeju City, 88.1 megahertz for Seogwipo City, and 101.9 megahertz from Daejeong area. And if you listen to us through a smartphone application in DMB, Ustream, TuneIn, etc., all you need to do is download Arirang Radio and you can use our services there. All right, after listening to a song, we're going to come back with Karen for All That K. And we're going to listen to Toy by Block B. Want to know more about K-pop?
Want to know more about K-dramas?
Want to know more about K-culture? All okay on
All That K.
Hello, Karen.
Hi, Moon.
We talked about how it was the last week of April last week, right?
I know.
Yeah, so it's only right that we talk about how it's the first week of May this week.
I know.
Happy May to you.
Happy May to you.
Yeah, and you said that you wish that May came quick.
And it came by very quickly.
Very quick.
A week goes by very quickly.
It felt like a moment.
I know.
Yeah.
It felt like a couple of minutes.
Yeah. Any new plans?
For May?
Yeah.
Well, I think I'm going to be very busy this month.
Again?
Just like April.
I thought you wanted April to pass because April was
I know,
too
because
busy.
it was busy, but this month I feel like it's going to be even more busy for me because people are getting married everywhere.
That's true.
My cousin's getting married actually in a couple of weeks.
I see.
And she is going to be coming from the States to Korea to get married. So it's going to be very busy preparing for, well, I'm not going to be preparing for that, but
You're going to be helping out.
Yeah, helping out for that because her husband is actually American.
Caucasian.
So yeah,
I
so his entire family is coming to Korea.
Wow.
Yeah. So
why are they having
the wedding?
their wedding
They're
in Korea?
having the wedding here and in the States.
I see.
Yeah.
A lot of people do that when they live in the States and they have family in
because
Korea.
her entire family's here.
Of course.
Yeah, so they're gonna be all flying in. So my cousins are all gonna be flying in from the States.
That's a
So
big
it's
party,
gonna be a
big family party.
family event. Yeah, so we have that, and then another cousin's getting married the week after.
Wow.
So it's gonna be a very busy month.
Yeah. I mean, how was your wedding like? Did you have?
Oh, my wedding. I don't remember a lot of it because
It's like really busy, right?
yeah, it's very for the person that is getting married, it's very hectic, so you don't remember a lot of it. But
Right.
my wedding was during the fall. So
During the fall?
Yeah, it was during the fall. I think we talked about this before, but spring and fall are the typical wedding seasons here in
Summer's
Korea.
too hot and
Yeah.
the bride's gonna be all sweaty.
Yeah.
And then winter's too cold.
Yeah, so it was very nice, the fall leaf, the foliage season.
I see.
So all I remember is we were stuck in traffic on the way down because I actually got married in Daejeon.
Ah.
Yeah, so we were
Stuck
driving
in
down.
traffic.
We were stuck in traffic.
Probably irritated.
Oh, very irritated.
Uh-huh.
I was actually late. We were late to our
Oh,
own
no.
wedding. Yeah.
So they were like 신부 입장, and then
No
you
one's
didn't
there.
show up.
Yeah, no one's there.
Oh my god.
We were 30 minutes late.
Oh my god, that's
Yeah,
really
but
late.
thankfully, we got married at a church, so there wasn't, it wasn't like,
scheduled,
those
okay.
those wedding
Halls.
wedding halls where you're on a tight schedule. So
Yeah.
we asked they asked everyone to eat beforehand, and
Right.
everyone ate and had a good time and just waited a little bit for us, and then we ran in. And I was, I had to go to the bathroom
Oh my
in
God.
my dress, and I was just, it was a nightmare.
Wow.
But it was nice.
Was it? That sounds so. I mean, it was a wedding, so
It was nice. It was nice, and that's all I remember.
I see.
So I have to watch the video. I have to watch the DVD and say, oh, that's what happened.
I see.
Yeah,
Well-
and that's why I always recommend people who are getting married to always make sure you have a wedding video
Right.
because you don't remember what happened.
And you watch it and you're like,
You
oh,
watch it,
there's
and
that
that's
person.
what happened,
That's what
yeah.
happened. I see.
Yeah.
Well, I'm glad you're safely married.
Yeah, I know, right?
Congratulations.
Thank you.
All right. Well, there's a lot of good news coming in from the start of this month.
I know.
Right? Let's get started.
Yeah, so I think a lot of our of fans of Jessica from, or I guess a former member of Girls' Generation.
Yes.
I think a lot of our fans might have been wondering what she was up to
Mm-hmm.
because she broke off from the group. It's
She
been
did.
about a year and a half.
Already.
Yeah, because she broke off from the group in 2014. It was towards fall, I think September.
I see.
Yeah.
Why does that feel like a few months ago?
I know.
Time flies so quick nowadays. I
Yeah,
know.
time flies. So it's been about a year and a half, and I'm sure a lot of people were wondering what she's been doing. But she's been busy.
Busy.
You know, she has her fashion empire to kind of, tend to. She's been designing.
see.
She's been working as a model. So she's been very busy, but I'm sure a lot of her fans were very anxious to hear her voice because she does have a very lovely singing voice.
She does.
But great news is that she will be returning to the music scene. So we do have some reports saying that she has finished a music video shoot and recording a new song. And she's kind of contemplating, putting her feelers out to
Right.
see when she will make a comeback.
I see.
Yeah,
That's
so
good.
she's going to be releasing her first solo album
Solo song.
away from, I guess, her mothership.
Right. I guess she's still passionate about music,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah. So, she did make some appearances as the hostess of the TV show called Beauty Bible. This wasn't on
Beauty Bible.
on one of the terrestrial channels. It was on one of the cable channels.
Mm-hmm.
So she's been very dedicated to her fashion industry.
Fashion and
she's
beauty.
been designing. I think she's been doing very well, actually.
I heard. I heard
Yeah.
that her business is really
It's been
huge,
taking
especially
off.
in China.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Because she's very beautiful, so whatever she puts on, I'm sure a lot of people. I heard that even after that drama that we always talk about, whatever they wear, I heard that tourists who come to Korea, they ask, where is that? Where can they buy that?
I heard.
Yeah,
I heard a
and
lot
they
of
buy it in
tourists.
bulk.
Yeah.
Yeah, so
Is that more tourists, or do Korean people do that too? Koreans do that
I
too.
think they do that too. Because when you look at like the popular portal sites,
Mm-hmm.
you look up someone's earrings, someone's
Right.
pants,
like
someone's shoes.
Shintae, Cheonjiyeon's earrings.
Yeah.
I guess people like search that, right?
Yeah.
Like
Because whatever they wear, it looks good. You can't help
That's
but
true.
Think that maybe it'll look good on me too.
That's interesting because I think guys don't really do that. Like
Really?
Songjungi shoes. I never searched
Really?
that before.
But you might not have searched that before. But whatever is popular these days
Might
be
be.
whatever he wore on that show.
And that's how they promote it.
Mm-hmm.
So it's like I might have like a few Songjungi shoes or something, right? Yeah. Well, I guess she's very multi-talented. Yeah.
She's multi-talented, and I think we're not sure. We don't have a set date, but it's probably likely that she will return sometime this month.
This month.
Yeah.
You know what would be interesting if Jessica and Girls' Generation
Came out at the same
came
time.
out at the same time.
Do we have any? I don't know if Girls' Generation has any plans for a comeback soon.
I haven't heard.
But
haven't heard.
maybe they might be.
But I was just thinking that might be an interesting,
A
scenario.
battle of the former member and the current members.
Yeah, that would be very interesting.
That would be interesting.
But good luck to
Yeah,
Jessica. I mean, I
yeah.
hope it does well.
Yeah, I hope it does well too.
We'll be looking forward to her music.
Do you think? I don't know. She does have a pretty strong fan base.
She has a
so-
huge fan
so I
base.
think she'll be pretty. As long as she has, a good songwriter and
Yeah.
a good production, so I think she'll do pretty well.
And she has that image. Like, I guess it's more like a pop star image.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I mean, she did like a duet with her sister, Crystal.
Yeah.
And then they sang Kesha's song,
Uh-huh.
and I think that like pop feeling really suits them really well.
Yeah, yeah.
Because they have that kind of like a sexy tone in their voice.
I don't
'cause
know.
they speak English too.
That's right. But from the Girls' Generation members like Taeyeon, she kind of just sticks out as, a solo
Yeah.
singer. But then, I don't know. Jessica doesn't have that image. For
That
me.
image, she doesn't have it yet.
Because she's always done like duets. Like,
Yeah, like Naengmyeon.
Yeah, exactly.
Naengmyeon was huge.
So I always remember her as like a duet, but not as a solo singer. So this will be, I think, a good chance for her to break out of that image.
Yeah. It depends on the song and how she does with this promotion.
We'll have to see.
Yeah, we'll see, and we'll look forward to it. All right, we're going to continue on with All That K with Karen after listening to a song, 1년 후 by Jessica and Onyu. Just listen to 1년 후 by Jessica and Onyu. And you're here with me and Karen for a Monday Corner, All That K. So Karen, what is our next K-pop news?
Well, lately I've been kind of this person, this singer, producer. He's multi-talented, and lately I've been kind of confusing him in my head with Psy because they've kind of both. I don't know, with Psy's like Gangnam Style and that he's kind of been breaking out into like the global market. But I kind of feel like this singer has been doing a similar thing because like Conan O'Brien appearing in this music video. I'm talking about JYP.
JYP.
Yeah, so
JYP.
Recently, we talked about how Conan O'Brien made a special appearance in his music video and stuff. And that music video, it eerily reminded me of Gangnam Style. Like the whole like, kind of like the clothes they wore and then like the style and like the kind of quirkiness in the music video and stuff.
I'm sure he was kind of like aiming.
And I think it's doing really well too.
Yeah.
But recently JYP, he debuted actually in 1992.
I see.
So he's been walking this path of music for the last 23 years. So it's been a long time. So they wrote an article about him kind of, describing his eccentric behavior because he's known for his quirkiness.
Yeah.
JYP's known for his quirkiness. And like, I think we talked about this last time. We talked about how he calls himself tantara. And remember how we talked about it's not a very nice word to say to someone. If someone calls you a tantara, it's not very nice. But after he started using it on himself, it started turning into a cool word.
Yeah.
Because in the past, people used to call entertainers kind of,
look down on
as
them.
a derogatory term to look down on them, tantara. But now it's kind of like, hey,
you're a good entertainer.
Yeah, you're tantara, right?
Yeah,
so
I guess.
he's
it
always,
depends on the tone and how you say it too.
Yeah, so he's always said that he's wanted to be an entertainer, and that's in his blood. So they kind of organized his life, his 23 years of music, and then they listed down his top 10 eccentric behavior. So there were a couple funny ones. So just a little bit about Park Jin-young, JYP, as he's called. He was born in 1971.
1971.
He's pretty old.
I see.
Well, not that old.
He's keeping himself like.
He
really,
looks young.
Yeah, he looks young.
No, he looks young. He's still, he's still hip and cool.
Yeah.
So he debuted in 1992 as a group. Actually, not a lot of people know this.
Oh, he did?
Yeah, he debuted as Park Jin-young and the New Generation. It flopped. That's why no one knows about it.
I see.
So, and then he debuted as a solo artist in 1994 with the album Blue City, which includes his hit 날 떠나지 마, Don't Leave Me. So that was his first big hit, his solo debut.
Right.
And even from his first solo album, he was known as a fashion terrorist. But he says that he didn't know. Apparently, he had a stylist. And his stylist actually studied fashion, and I think I heard this in some interview when he was on TV. His stylist studied fashion in Paris.
I see.
So he
it was too avant-garde though.
Too avant-garde, exactly. It was too way ahead of his time.
Yeah.
So he had on this
still ahead
trench coat, this trench coat, and then he had this big scarf, which I think it would look okay now.
Yeah, that's fine now.
But 20 years ago, of course, people were like, "What is he wearing?" So he was known as a fashion terrorist.
And then he was wearing a vinyl see-through pants.
Exactly. So that's when he got the nickname Sexy Fashion Terrorist.
Oh, Sexy Fashion Terrorista.
Yes. the vinyl see-through pants.
That was shocking.
Yeah. So no one wore that back then.
Nobody.
Because you could see through his pants, so you could see his legs, and you could also see what he was wearing inside.
That's very brave.
It was very brave.
Not everybody could wear that and pull that off.
And the thing is, what was so cool about him is people talked about him, and people talked about what he was wearing, but he didn't care.
I see.
He didn't
That's
care,
cool.
and he brought it back. He wore it again for his new song, 살아있네.
Oh, really?
Yeah, he
I haven't
still
seen the video
alive.
yet,
Still alive. He wore it again.
Oh my God.
But they said that inside the see-through pants in the past he wore the what do you call them?
Did he just wear like underwear?
Yeah, he wore we call it 삼각 팬티.
Oh, the briefs?
The triangular briefs. Are they called triangular briefs? I don't know a lot about men's underwear.
The small briefs.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know exactly what it's called either.
Yeah, but anyways, it was more revealing than what he wears now. So people are saying, oh, maybe he's learned his lesson.
Yeah.
Or maybe not.
But I kind of like that he brought it back. He's kind of like making fun of himself. So I think he doesn't take himself too seriously. And I think it's fun, and everybody's entertained by that.
Yeah, and I like the fact that he doesn't care what people think.
Yeah.
And then he's also known for his golden words of wisdom, and people know him as he's a judge on K-pop Star, and he was a judge on K-pop Star 5, and he says crazy things. Like, he says things that when you listen to it, you're like, huh? Like,
yeah.
what is he talking about? Like, one example, he starts talking about like how your mind, you have your spirit and your soul, and your spirit is like the AlphaGo in your head. So your head is like your computer, so you can do things in your head, but then your spirit is like there's the root of your spirit is love, but then your mind is like a computer, so it's like an AlphaGo, so it doesn't look. He
says
goes
stuff like
on
that.
Stuff and talks about stuff like that.
Yeah. He talks about like some deep stuff too.
It's
Like he talks
deep.
about like the religious stuff too.
Yeah, it's deep. And he's actually a really smart guy. He went
He's
to
really
a very,
smart.
very prestigious school here in Korea.
Yeah.
So he's very smart, and he goes very deep, but when you hear him talking, you're kind of like, huh?
Because he's very persuasive. He's very convincing.
So when you're
way
listening
he
to him, you're
talks.
like, oh, okay.
Like, oh,
But
maybe.
then when you actually kind of think about it, you're like, what did he just talk about?
Yeah, but if you look at it like captures of him talking, just read it. If you don't like hear him talk,
it's
just
like
read what it says, right? It's
gibberish.
like, what are you talking about, right? I mean, but he's so convincing. He's so
He's
persuasive.
very convincing, yeah.
Yeah, I mean, I'm sure a lot of it's the truth too. Like,
Because you have to think about it. He's the CEO of his, he has a management company, and you have to sell things. You have to sell products.
That's
so
true.
that's right. So you have to be persuasive.
yeah, I mean, I think he's like in some ways he's a really good businessman too.
Yeah.
Very persuasive.
But then I did hear that he is in debt, so I don't know.
He's in debt. Maybe his company is.
Maybe his
not
company is,
yeah.
not himself. And then there is the performance that a lot of people still talk about, the mamas from
I saw that. I saw that live.
I keep laughing whenever I think about this performance. And
I thought it was cool.
Yeah, and he still thinks it's cool. People, apparently he was on a radio show, and they asked him about the performance, saying that it's so funny even if you look at it again. And he said that, I don't know why it's so funny. I don't know why people think it's funny.
I think, like he said, he's an entertainer. He considers himself an entertainer. And if people talk about it even now, and then if people like, some people like this, some people might not, right? Not everybody's gonna like it.
Yeah.
But I thought it was cool. It was like, oh, that's cool. It's kind of like
different.
weird. It's kind of quirky. It's like
Yeah.
weird, different.
Yeah,
But
yeah.
I was like, it's like it kind of shows that it might be funny. He's like really into it.
He's like, yeah, exactly.
Yeah,
he was
really into it.
very into it. So like he started playing the piano with his feet.
Yeah,
And, like,
that was the thing. He like started
did
like grinding
all
on the piano with
sorts
his
of
feet.
stuff.
I was like, that's fun. It was fun to watch. So as an entertainer, I think he did a great job.
Yeah, he's very into what he does, I think. So
Yeah, like TPO, right?
Yeah.
But if he did that at like a classical piano like a show, I mean that would not be
of course
all right.
not appropriate.
But places like Mama, it's like a festival music awards show, but also like people come to have fun, listen to music,
Yeah.
be entertained.
Yeah.
And I think he did a great job.
Yeah. So definitely, I mean, he definitely has his own style, and like I said, he doesn't care what other people think. So he was definitely being an entertainer. And then of course there was the Dancing with Conan
Right.
on his music video, and yeah, so definitely.
Conan. I saw Conan's videos. I saw it after you told me about it.
Yeah,
It's hilarious.
entertaining, right?
It's so funny. I think Conan O'Brien's like a genius.
Yeah.
Because everything he says and does is funny.
And I think the music video is definitely people are looking it up and they're watching it, and Psy's music video, maybe it's not gonna go that far, but it's definitely putting K-pop and JYP up there on the list.
For sure.
Yeah.
And we're gonna come back with Karen for All That K after listening to that song. 살아있네 by JYP. All right, the song you just heard was 살아있네 by JYP. And you're here with me and Karen for our Monday Corner, All That K. So Karen, what's our last news for today?
Well, our singer who is, we like to call him the best looking out of the not good looking singers.
Right.
Honestly, I don't think he's bad looking at all.
I think he's decent looking.
Yeah, he's
like a normal
fine.
Korean guy.
It's just because, he's actually a pretty good looking normal Korean
Yeah, and I heard
guy.
he's quite tall when you see him in real life. So I think
It's just because, when we look at TV, we see so many good-looking people.
Yeah.
I think we just have a very, very twisted sort of perception of what people should look like on TV.
yeah, and I think he got better looking. There's a term called camera massage. It's like the more you appear on TV, the better looking you're gonna get, right?
It's weird, right?
Yeah.
I don't know what it is.
And I think at first K will kind of, I guess he would be considered the best looking out of the
The worst
not looking. In the beginning, but nowadays he got a lot more. He got more stylish,
Yeah,
and
he looks fine, and he has a voice of gold.
He has a really great voice.
Yes, so K Will is going to make his first ever appearance in a musical.
In a musical.
And we were just talking about this with our writer, and she was very sad because she was like, "Why is he playing Quasimodo?"
He's playing Quasimodo.
Yeah,
The Hunchback.
Yeah. So
Oh,
she's
no.
like, well, why are they making the worst, the best looking out of the worst looking stars?
Yeah.
She's like, why aren't they casting a very good looking singer as Quasimodo? She's kind of talking about that.
Oh wait, actually, it might be like a really good cast for Quasimodo.
Yeah.
Because Quasimodo is not supposed to be good looking. It's supposed to be quite really very ugly.
He's a hunchback.
Yeah, hunchback, and
Yeah.
very ugly. But if you want to be like the main role for like a show, you don't want to be too bad looking either.
Exactly.
So it's like a Quasimodo. Everybody knows has to be ugly, but K Will, I think, like kind of like he can really take care of all that genre, like good looking genre and bad looking.
Exactly.
Yeah, so it's like,
I think it's perfect.
and for the audience, it's gonna be like, oh, perfect. It might be. I'm thinking.
Yeah, so anyway, so he will be playing the lead role as Quasimodo. So we can definitely look forward to K. Will in his first musical performance. And I think it's really exciting because, like we said, he has a voice of gold.
He does.
So he will be able to blast it out on stage. And of course, we all know the story of, Notre Dame de Paris.
I
or
forget.
Hunchback. You really?
I remember like parts. I know that.
Actually,
I don't
want
to spoil, but he dies.
Does he die?
I think he dies. No, I think he dies.
I don't
Quasimodo.
remember.
I know
You're
they were
right.
at like the tower, and then soldiers were rushing in, and then
Oh,
he
he
sacrificed
died.
himself for the girl.
I don't remember.
Yeah, I barely remember,
Or maybe
but I remember.
the version that I watched was the Disney version.
I remember the Disney version as well.
And he dies?
He dies. For the girl, right?
Oh, yeah, I think you're
That's
right.
what I remember.
I think you're right. I have to say it wasn't one of my favorite Disney movies. Maybe that's why. I was
I
too
see.
sad. It
I
was
see,
too
I see.
sad. Yeah, so maybe I need to go watch this to refresh my memory.
Yeah, I think I'll watch it too. And I love watching musicals.
Yeah.
So
It's definitely different watching people actually perform on stage than watching it like at the movie theater or on TV.
On TV, definitely. Because I think on screen, it's all about like the details, like the facial expressions and like the small, like little tone in your voice.
Yeah.
It has to be on point. But I think musical is like you have to like really express it like out there, like big with big
Yeah,
actions and
yeah.
like with your voice.
Yeah, and then you can
Definitely.
also see like their facial expressions up close. Well, of course, if you have good seats,
Yeah.
you can see everything up close and actually hear. So it's a very mesmerizing experience.
Yeah.
Yeah. So definitely you should go watch it. I wonder who's playing Esmeralda. I forgot to look that up.
I wonder.
So I will look that up and let you know next time.
All right.
Yeah.
All right, Karen, it's almost time for us to wrap things up already.
I know. Time goes by so fast.
I know. What you got planned this week?
Well,
Just
this
being
week,
busy?
Busy, and then, probably I'll have to keep in touch with my aunt to help her get prepared for the wedding and stuff like that. So I think it will be a busy week.
I see. When you get the time, you should definitely go watch this musical.
I know. I'm going to have to look up tickets.
How do you pronounce Notre Dame de Paris?
Notre Dame de Paris.
Dame de Paris.
Yeah, the Hunchback of Notre Dame.
The Hunchback of Notre Dame. All right, guys. And sending Karen out, we're going to listen to two songs. Cheap Thrills by Sia featuring Sean Paul and Let It Go by James Bay. Goodbye. It's Monday. The songs you just heard were Cheap Thrills by Sia featuring Sean Paul and Let It Go by James Bay. All right, guys, it's now time to reveal the answer for Moon Quiz from the first hour. And what is the answer for today? It's Moonwalk. I do this every day, guys. It's Moonwalk. And congratulations for everybody who got the answers correct. And thank you very much for taking part in Moon Quiz, everyone. And make sure to look forward to tomorrow's Moon Quiz. And do not forget to participate, all right? Okay, we're going to listen to two songs that was requested by our listeners now. 네가 하면 로맨스 by K-Will featuring 다비치, requested by Hako from Japan. And 잘 지내고 있니 by T. Yunmire featuring Punch, requested by Unita from Indonesia. Let's listen to 네가 하면 로맨스 by K-Will featuring 다비치, requested by Hako from Japan, and 잘 지내고 있니 by T. Yunmire featuring Punch, requested by Unita from Indonesia. All right, it's almost time to wrap things up for today's Music Access, and our last song for today is Growing Up by Macklemore featuring Ryan Lewis featuring Ed Sheeran, and I'll be back tomorrow, so have a fantastic rest of the day. 안녕!